Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Awakening Her podcast. My name is Talia Joy, host of this space, host of this show. I'm a spiritual guide, human design reflector, author, teacher, all the things helping you in your transformation. So today's episode is all about the energy coming up for 2025. And something you may know if you've listened to the show before or may not know if you're new is I am a channel. I believe we are all channels, but I channel my team of light. So today when we're talking about the energy of 2025, I'm talking energetically the information that I receive through my intuition, through my channel, also just seeing the pattern, seeing the trajectory of where I'm at and my clients are at, and feeling the general energy. I'm also going to bring in a little bit of numerology. So, we're going to talk about the key themes of 2025, what you can start doing now, how you can start moving forward, and see if you can relate to this, the energy going on right now, the energy coming up. I am so excited to dive into that. Oh, and before we jump in, I want to let you know about something really exciting, my end of year workshop. It's happening soon. It's happening December 2nd, 2024. And I've done an end of year workshop every year for almost 9 years. I think I have done one every single year I've been in business. And it's always about processing the year, releasing what no longer serves, and stepping into the next level energy. So I'm going to bring in the energy I'm talking about in this show today of like what's coming up in 2025. And I'm infusing that into the workshop to really have a supportive environment to send you into the new year feeling clear, feeling grounded, ready for what's next. So you can sign up for that if that calls you, or at least check the information below. It's in the show notes. It's the 2024 end of year workshop. Okay, I think that's it. Let's dive into it. Take a big sip of water and let's do it. Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to the Awakening Her podcast. I am so grateful that you've been led here, and I'm so excited for you that you're answering the call to manifest more magic in your life. My name is Talia Joy, and I am committed to showing you exactly how to manifest more excitement, ease, success, abundance, confidence, love, and anything else you've been craving. So if you're ready to go on a magical journey of spiritual and self-growth to manifest the life you're meant for, we are now besties. Let's dive in. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of numerology. And if you add up the numbers in 2025, it is a 9 year. And 9 is a really big one. Of course, every number has its own meaning, but this is so aligned with transformation. So if you think about it, 9 is the number of completion. So it's the final number in the numerological, there we go, cycle. So it's all about wrapping things up. It's all about releasing what no longer serves, preparing for what's next. It's the final chapters in the book, the final moments in the sunset. It's reflective, it's emotional, it's deeply transformative. And over this year, it's not even just like it takes the whole year. The whole year has the energy of wrapping things up and moving on to the new cycle. So it's inviting us to let go of the old so that we can step into the next cycle. And the next cycle doesn't even necessarily start 2026. It's like whatever you've got going on right now, you are very encouraged to release what no longer serves, wrap it up, prepare for what's next. And that can be on many levels. Start to ask yourself right now as you prepare for this year, what am I holding on to that's weighing me down? What patterns or beliefs are no longer aligned with who I'm becoming, the chapter that I am clearly stepping into? What am I ready to release so that I can make space for the new? So, away from numerology now, and then more into my intuition, my channel. As I'm saying this stuff, they're showing me that not only is it the end, but like when you think of the cycle of the butterfly, right at the end is where you're also like busting out of the chrysalis. Like you've been going through this huge transformation, and this is really clear right now. It's this big transformation. You've gone through so much goo, and you were a caterpillar, or you were where you were. You've gone through lots of breakdowns and breakthroughs and car washes and deep cleans and pressure cooking and all this other stuff. And you are so ready to bust open. If you think of your transformation, being at a 9 out of 10 is like really freaking good. So they're showing me this like, your wings are already formed and you are ready to rise into the new. And in this year, if nothing else, you're going to realize how ready you are to bust into the new. And that also brings in, they're showing me how ready you've always been or you've been for a bit. But this is about stepping into it. This is, you can create your new cycle now. Like the 9 out of 10, it may not be the fullest expression, which does take time. It's only 12 months in a year. So it may not be the fullest expression, but it is so far forward from where you have been. So my team is just showing me right now, like in the last bunch of years, where you have been in your life, in the last even 2 years, you are so much more ahead in awareness and in this journey than what you have been. So it's really okay to release and let go. And this is a huge, intuitive theme that I'm feeling is, we've been going through collectively, all this different stuff in the last bunch of years, COVID and the shift of consciousness and all of this. And a lot of people have realized more deeply what healing and releasing, self-awareness, inner child work, shadow work, all this stuff, we've been like bringing it up and actually having the tools to start to deal with it. And it is really time to release and shed, because they're showing me like time is passing anyway. This energy is happening anyway. So really getting onto that. And it's sometimes nothing more than listening to your intuition, feeling the call to walk away from situations, relationships, beliefs that no longer align. You don't have to do this top to bottom magical transformation all in one go, but it's continually over this year in 2025, continually not being afraid to walk away from what does not work. What is not working? What are we trying to shove into a box that is not actually working? Because making that decision to go is so big, and that always welcomes in so much more. So sometimes letting go feels like stepping into the unknown. Well, probably all the time it does. But releasing old creates space for new. And that's a message coming forward really, really strongly right now, is when you are more aligned with who you truly are, your truth, all that, you are more expansive inside and you become more you. So how can you start to let go with what is no longer working? And right now, I also want to say that they're dropping in like, what belief about yourself or about the way life works, like, I can't do this. This is hard. I'm not capable. I don't have what it takes. Like that's what they're showing me right now for my community, is like there's some beliefs in there about like I'm doing it right, I'm doing it wrong. There's a right way, there's a wrong way. I must not be doing it right. They're just kind of showing me all these sneaky beliefs that we really want to look at. It's not just walking away from people, walking away from jobs, and again, be responsible. Don't just walk away from your job because you heard this once, but like really tuning into what works and doesn't work. But it's not just those physical things. It's like, what am I believing about myself that is no longer like, that won't support me going forward, that will not be conducive to where I'm going? So they're really showing me that this is about like continually shedding the skin. And if you've already been doing that in 2024, this 2025 is like the rebirth. Like, come on into it. We are in the final stages of the transformation. So they're also showing me now 2025 has this energy of community and unity and like compassion for each other. So they're showing me this year to soften, to connect, to have a deeper sense of community, like finding the truth in or experiencing for yourself the fact that you are not alone. So even if you're dealing with something that you feel alone, not being afraid to connect, because when we connect, they're showing me it's heart to heart. We connect our hearts. We really truly see you are not alone. And that namaste feeling, like the soul in me sees the soul in you, when you feel seen, when you put yourself in that situation and risk vulnerability or being rejected or not finding what you're looking for, like when you risk that stuff and go into it anyways and connect and be authentic, that is so deep and it's so healing. So they're kind of showing me like this is the year to start to open up, to soften the walls, to connect, to find more like minded individuals, to spend time connecting heart to heart. So it's compassion and it's unity and it's community all in one. Community is like compassion and unity. Whoa. Am I just having a breakthrough? Is that why it's called community? Compassion and unity? Oh my God. Okay. Either I just like saw something cool or that's what it's always been, or like, I don't know, but you guys are hearing the real time breakthrough. Okay. So this is one reason, like this is one big thing I'm going through right now is the softening of like the abandonment wounds and the healing, all the stuff I've done, the betrayals and all that stuff, to soften all of that, to heal, to integrate, and then to look forward with like, what if I wasn't alone? What if there are other people out there? And I notice the people, the clients that I'm attracting, that I'm working with right now, the people in the Momentum Tribe or recent, challenges I've done, like they're just such cool people that when I really see you and you really see me, we are not alone. So whether it's in my work or in your, and in your everyday life, going to a yoga studio, finding somewhere to meditate maybe, or connecting with other sisters or brothers that you share common interests, common intentions, really bringing in compassion and unity and community, and creating those deeper connections in 2025. So, depending where you're at with that, it's either a gentle invite or a nudge to say, yes, you are not alone. Find that community, and it will really help in the healing. Okay, another theme that's really coming up in this cycle of completion is preparing for new beginnings, like authenticity, really moving into that like you never have before. It's releasing the old, which means stepping in to the new, which is who you truly are, aligned with your purpose, with what you want for yourself, your core values, what you've been saying that you desire, more joy, more abundance, more creativity, expression, healing, whatever it is. It's like really stepping into it through authenticity. So, asking yourself how you can show up more authentically in your life, what bold action you can take to honor your highest path. And so, you can ask yourself, of course, these now and also in 2025. It's going to be really asking you, like, you say you want what you want. Okay, show me, prove it. And it might be taking a trip somewhere or meditating every day or investing in yourself or doing something new and bold to show life, to show yourself that you are ready to step into who you truly are. You're ready to support yourself. So this is like, quite a big year. Again, this completion, it's about releasing and letting go. It's about stepping into community and unity, realizing healing, seeing that you are not alone, and stepping into that with courage and authenticity, and really stepping more and more into who you truly are. And I feel really called to say right now, everything that you're going to manifest, everything that you're going to create is going to come through you being in your whole authentic self, your own personal power, your own personal magnetism. It's not about out there. Nobody has the answers for you and the magic thing to do. It's about you stepping into your authenticity. So in 2025, I'm going to suggest to reflect often, to spend time with yourself, journaling or being in nature or whatever, to get clear on what needs to be released. It can be every day, it could be every week, every month. Reflection is such a powerful tool to really get clear and honor what needs to go, like what's not working right now, thoughts, actions, behaviors, like what's not working. And then also in the year, really embracing the unknown. Transformation is uncomfortable, but it is always worth it. So trusting in the process, even when it feels uncertain, and embracing the unknown, embracing new territory. going the extra mile in your life, embracing the unknown. You are worth it, and it is so worth it. So the next thing to focus on is leaning into compassion for yourself as you navigate change, remembering you're not alone, self-compassion. We are all going through this messy human journey. Be kind with yourself. You're the only you have. Be kind with yourself. You are your own 24/7 roommate. Lean into compassion. And then don't be afraid to connect, to have support, to find community, whether it's a therapist or a coach, or it's a group, or it's an app, or it's an in-person yoga studio, or it's all of those, to have different areas of your life where you have support, where you have community, really healing those they want to show me like walls in your heart around support and around trusting others and all of that. So leaning into that as best you can. So again, this is a powerful year of release, of healing, of preparing for new beginnings, of taking bold action toward what you truly want for yourself. It's having courage. It's showing up, most importantly, as your authentic self and embracing the magic of transformation. So if you want support in this, if you want to take this further and get all jazzed for the new year, definitely join the end of year workshop, December 2nd. I can't wait to see you there. The link is below. We're going to process 2024 together, releasing, extracting the blessings, extracting the lessons, shedding the old, taking those lessons, bringing them into 2025 with everything I've talked about today, keeping that in mind for the energy that is coming. I cannot wait to support you in that. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Peace. Thank you for listening to the Awakening Her podcast, your go-to for real life manifestation. If you enjoyed the show, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening from. Reviews really help the show. You can also find me after the show on Instagram at Talia Joy Manifestation. And listen, love, I know that you are ready to stop spinning your wheels and hustling and doing a bunch of stuff, and you're ready to make the money you want to make, to feel the way you want to feel. And if this is the case for you, then you are absolutely in the right place. I'm so excited. And if you're ready to jump into the implementation, you can check out On the Path. The link is below. Remember, all manifestation starts on the inside. I'll see you in the next episode.